So you can once start it. Let's see if it comes after that. Just start without the audio first.
Home tab. No. Okay. But the audio is not there. Did you see the my screen?
Yes.
1 second. Yeah, to turn to this. And can I start?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, I meet all of you again for the section lecture.
So your slides are not
For
visible.
this topic is on
The voice is
innovative
there, but the
textile
slides are
in
not visible.
Did you hear my voice? I would like
Your
to
voice is
point
there,
that
but the
is,
slides are not
would
visible.
like to show you that innovative not only just occur easily, but I also would like to share with you that is occurs in. Did you listen the voice?
Your voice was there, but the slides are not visible.
The voice is also very low.
Okay.
Very low voice.
Okay, I will check. Okay. I will restart again, sorry. The past, present, and is also will go to the future. And
So have you shared your screen?
yes, I did. One second.
So share it again.
Okay. Because the icon is not in that morning. What is that? Mm, 1 second. Did you see the slide?
So I can see your screen, but not the slides.
Oh. 1 second. Did you get that?
So your slides are not visible. Your screen is visible now, not your slides.
Have you started the video, Dr. Chai?
Because for this, I have to do on Canva program, and I will open the video.
Yes.
Did you see the Canva?
Yeah.
Okay, then that's fine. You see the presentation of the innovative textile on that?
Yeah.
Okay, then I will open the voice. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, I meet all of you again for the section lecture. For this topic is on innovative textile in Asia. I would like to point that is, would like to show you that innovative not only just occur recently. I also would like to share with you that is occurs in the past, present, and is also will go to the future. And this on this slide is just some of them that we discuss later. You can see that something.
So can you make the slides full screen?
Not really tradition, but innovation. But I would like to share with you that it also have some link. Did you see the full screen slide?
Say it's not full screen. We can see the slide, but it's not on the full screen.
Right now it's not full screen because I turn back. But last minute is full screen.
So you'll after some time you'll do it full screen.
No, just I have done. So I would like to check with you that is there.
Yeah. So I can see the slides, but it's not full screen. So it's okay if it's not possible for you.
Okay, but you can see the slide, isn't that?
Yes, I can see the slide. I can hear the voice. That's okay.
Okay, very sorry for inconvenience.
It's okay.
Okay,
It's okay.
let then I will turn back and just start again. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, I meet all of you again for the section lecture. For this topic is on innovative textile in Asia. I would like to point that is, would like to show you that innovative not only just occur occurs in the past, present, and is also will go to the future. And this on this slide is just some of them that we discuss later. You can see that something that is not really tradition but innovation. But I would like to share with you that it also have some link on the technique that's passed on from the past to present and will go for the future. And for innovative textile or innovative, I would like to point that today I would like to discuss in a way innovative for textile that is the handmade or is the handicraft, not in the aspect of industry. Well, because most of us, it means for even for in Asia country, the benefit of the people is for the local people. So I think I would like to share with you how my observation work for many craft person. So for innovative textile that we think of how is innovative. It means it not just follow the traditional one, but adopt and create and adding some innovation on the yarn or on the dye or on the weaving techniques. And also a part of that, I would like to show you how we observe for the material construction and aesthetic of the textile as well in Asia. There are the 3 points that I would like to point out that for innovative textile, because it textile involved with many process. So I would like to let we observe together from the 3 points of view. Actually, it is the only 3 main is we have some other like
So
the
Dr. Chai, are
innovative
you moving your
dance
slides?
and
Dr. Chai?
innovative for the dance and innovative with technique. And also
Dr.
probably
Chai,
some of them will be for the
Yes.
embellishment.
but it is not
Let's see
moving.
for the first
The
case
screen is not moving.
study that would like to share with you in this
Can you
year
please stop
for
the
the
video for some
innovative
time and
DAY, that this is
one
initial
second.
state is probably, but it still is the
Uh,
Dr. Chai,
what
your slides
happened?
are not moving, so it's no use by presenting like this, please. Your slides are not moving.
Not moving.
No,
But in my side is moved.
but it's not moving here. Can you please start it again? Like, can you share the screen again? Do the whole process again once. Let's see if it works.
Okay. One second. I would like to.
Otherwise, the second option is you can send the video to us. We can play it from here.
I return it to PDF. Then we cannot see that animation, but it's okay. All of you will see. One second. Did you see the changing of slide by this?
There's nothing visible to us at this moment except the stationary slide you displayed in the beginning. Nothing else is moving. You will have to stop this and again start sharing the screen with that process again.
Okay.
Just stop this.
Probably the Canvas system didn't support for sharing screen.
Can't see anything, and moreover we can't send the messages also. It's written here.
The messages are visible to us, ma'am.
Ma'am, it's written you can't send messages because you are not a member of the chat. Whereas I am attending your session regularly and I am a part of it. Amrita Pitam. You can check with it. I don't know what's this glitch.
So the issue might be on your side, ma'am, because we are getting the messages in the chat from the participants.
But what should I do? Because if I want to ask something in between, suppose I'm not able to.
You can speak through the mic, ma'am. We are
Okay.
allowing people to ask questions. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Then it's okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so very much. Okay. So right now this is please, ma'am, please, can you just do it again?
Yeah, it will be starting again because we are seeing the issues that are there. Otherwise, we'll ask for the video and play it again. Don't worry.
Thank you.
We are fixing it up. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, by now. Did you see the screen by now?
No, sir, we can only see that still slide.
Oh, 1 second. I have to
So what
stop
did you use
share.
in the morning, Chai?
I use the same, but the icon on your system is not same as in the morning.
No, we
the
are working on
icon
the same
when I
system.
share the screen, it not the same in condition as in the morning. So
we also have the same system. We haven't changed anything. I don't know where is the issue then. So can you please send your video to me on mail or something so that we can display it from here if it's not possible from your side?
I can send you the PDF file, but the sound I have to share from here.
Okay, that would mismatch then. Can you just try it again? Try it once again.
Let better I share you the file of my presentation now, and you can open on. It cannot send because it heavy file. It's not allowed to send by inbox. So
you just try once again, Dr. Chai.
Okay.
Just share your screen and try again. Yeah.
I think I share the entire screen.
Yeah.
And then I turn. Did you see my presentation now?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah. It's trying to display something.
But it in on screen, already on screen. So 1 second, I have to stop sharing once again because the
Monica,
icon is okay. Now
he can share the link for the
did you see
Canva.
the
It is online app,
presentation?
ma'am.
Now, did you see that?
Not yet.
Oh, how possible then?
Monica, ma'am, he can share the Canva link, what he's and you can play because it is an online app. Canva is online app.
Yes,
So Dr. Chai, you can do this as suggested by Dr. Reena. If you can share the
okay.
link of the Canva
I
app,
can
then we can play
copy the Canva and
So
send
the
to
link
your
and URL you
inbox.
copy it to ma'am.
Okay. 1 second. Very sorry for that.
Or
can you
right,
open, Monica? I already share. Can you open?
Okay.
Where did you share it, Dr. Chai?
Yes, I did. To your inbox Facebook.
Where did you share it?
Facebook inbox in your inbox.
Okay. All right.
Did you see that?
Okay, we got the link, Dr. Chai. Just wait for a few minutes.
Okay. Can you open?
Yeah, it is opening. Yeah.
Okay.
वॉइस तो उधर से ऑन करेगी ना पहले
यहाँ पर पहले अपने लिए चेक कर लें
But I think I have to share your email as well. I'm not sure.
ये तो होगी
ये हो रही है कहाँ है चल तो रही नहीं
Can you open that?
खुद ही चला लेंगे आप और साथ साथ बोले और बोल जरा ऑन कर
Sir, our screen is visible to you?
Can you open?
Yes,
Yes,
I'm opening. Okay.
Now it's on the screen. Then I will share the sound.
साउंड शेयर कर लिए पर ये जाएगा कैसे आगे
ये जा रहा है मैम आराम से Sir, you start the sound.
Okay. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, I meet all of you again for the section lecture. For this topic is on innovative textile in Asia. I would like to point that is, would like to show you that innovative not only just occur easily, but I also would like to share with you that is occurs in the past, present, and is also will go to the future. And on this slide, it's just some of them that we discuss later. you can see that something that is not really tradition, but innovation. But I would like to share with you that it also have some link on the technique that's passed on from the past to present and will go for the future. And for innovative textile or innovative, I would like to point that today I would like to discuss in a way innovative for textile that is a handmade or is a handicraft, not in the aspect of industry. Well, because most of us, it means for even for in Asia country, the benefit of the people is for the local people. So I think I would like to share with you how my observation work for many craft person. So for innovative textile that we think of how is innovative. It means it not just follow the traditional one, but adopt and create and adding some innovation on the yarn or on the dye or on the weaving techniques. And also a part of that, I would like to show you how we observe for the material construction and aesthetic of the textile.
It's
as
still
well
the
in
last
this.
line.
There are the points that I would like to point out that for innovative textile, because it textile involved with many process. So I would like to let we observe together from the 3 points of view. Actually, it is the only 3 main. Is we have some other like the innovative yarns and innovative for the dyes and innovative weave technique, and also probably some of them will be for the embellishment. Let's see for the first case study that would like to share
Next
with
slide.
you in Asia for the innovative dye. That this is initial state is probably, but it still is the assumption is still not for sure that it from India to Java and also to modern Java or Indonesia. Let's see the timeline that I would like to share you.
Next
that
slide.
the wax resist dye that is used for the batik today, it has been practiced in India for Indian chin or curry on Coromandel coast. That it very fine wax resist is there, and later we is also available since the own period in Indonesia on Java batik. That wax resist is there, and they also have to adopt the even the block by the copper block print for resist that the dye. And later, recently, we will discuss in detail today for innovation of the batik and stitch. I would like to introduce Mr. Joao
Next
Benny
one.
and Trento.
Next
He
one.
got the RC Innovative Award. Benny is very creative artist who combine traditional batik with the technique to make a dimension. He transferred his work and is renowned as sculpture fabric. It's transformed the two-dimension fabric that generally we saw them obviously, but now it's a new look. It became three-dimension fabric, and he received Innovative Craft Award in 2016 from Succeed Thailand. He also received other awards, both national and international level. Let's
Next one.
see some sample of how the sculpture fabric turn two dimension to three dimension. Many have experience over 20 years on other craft and batik. So he not just follow the traditional Java batik, but he create a new motif and recomposition for his batik collection. So he tried to look for the new form. So when we saw just the plain square piece of the batik or the fabric in general, he also tried to add pleating by stitching technique to transform two-dimension to three-dimension fabric as sculpture when we wrap them on our body. This another very heart touching.
Next
You
one.
see the dimension come out, and it's because it's probably, it's my assumption that probably is involved the idea with the seashell something to make a three-dimension form. This the exhibition in Bangkok when he
The next
visited
one.
Thailand to receive the Innovative Craft Award in 2016. The second one I would
Next
like
slide.
to share with you for the innovative
Next one.
that is a case study from
Back
China to
to the
Japan and
previous
modern
one.
Japan. This innovative dye that I would like to show you is the over 500 years ago that is
Next
have
one.
the indigo tie-dye in Yunnan and
Next
in
slide. Okay.
China practice. And even this period, we also observe that they have some innovative idea to make a pattern by stitch to resist the pattern and can create quite variety pattern. Even the stitch that they embellish fabric, they also try to combine how they can tailor them and also in combination with stitch. And later, I would like to remark that this technique is also known in India as bandhani, but is probably have root link with this region or not is not proved yet. But this triering between China, Japan, and modern Japan is have a link connection of their craft. So in Japan in 17th century, they also create quite new form is transfer from the just simple tie-dye that it found in Nara period in 8th century. But when it turned to 7th century, they have quite many creative. They do quite variety of the pattern. But today I could not show all of them. Just would like to point that this innovative idea is already there. And now I would like to share with you for the innovative dye band in 21st century. I would like to introduce Mr.
Next
Hiroyuki
one.
Shindo. Shindo Sensei,
Next
we
slide.
call Sensei as Guru. He is a very known textile artist in Kyoto. He tried to create a new form of dyeing, and he has many experience teaching in Kyoto University. And also, I would like to share you this his studio. He moved
Next
to
one.
Miyama. Miyama is the mountain area northern of Kyoto. Over 30 years ago, after he teaching several years in art department at Kyoto University. Why he select is how to live in here because the quality of the water. Because he worked on the dyeing of indigo, so it's necessary for him to look for the good quality of the water. And because the renown of his collection and his work, Myanmar become a tourist spot for the textile lover. On the photo, you can see some the design with ikat. and also the new form of the indigo ball. And now I would like to share with you
Next
that
one.
his installation of the tie-dye is much more simplicity than the 17th century. We can realize and we can observe that. And he have further feeling of the delicate or splendid design that is occur in 17th century or to early 19th century that all over the world have practiced in the same way. It means they still prefer things that very complex and very delicate. Try to expose something splendid. But at this century, people prefer something more simplicity. And this another work that
Next
is
one.
the dipping dye. Not it's very difficult to recognize this, but probably I can show you some video of his work later if someone interest to look in detail. When we observe, we can see that it very deep blue contrasts with the plain ground. The ground that still keep white. How is possible? Because one, we get the way we can get the deep blue. It means we have to dip fabric many times. And how the white can remain is the question. So this is the kind of the challenge for him to try to explore the way how he can do that. It's quite interesting work. So his work is recognized as the innovative dye in Asia. That he was invited to have the exhibition in abroad in many countries, and he very renowned for many textile university all over the world.
Next
So
one.
next, the third one, I would like to share with you on innovative embroidery that is derived from the ancient China to own China style and how it's transferred to the model China today. Let's see the timeline that
Next one.
since the ancient time, China have a skill for embroidery.
Next one.
Very high skill, very delicate, very
Next
complex.
one.
Many techniques that adopt in Europe after they come to learn in China. The term is a kind of like the French knot. It's already exists in the ancient China like that. So and for later period in the like the Tang's period to the uh, Qing dynasty, they still have a loyal family. So the embroidery is quite very delicate and very splendid and very high skill for that. And I didn't share today, but I would like to point that this technique also the Vietnamese embroidery also derived from China origin. And now I would like to share with you the new form of the contemporary one. Let's introduce the designer or the artist, Miss
Next
Lindsay.
one. Next
She
one.
have many awards all over both nation and international. And I saw her work first time in China during my visit to Dongyang for survey the World Craft Council, the WCC World Craft Council over there. Is very amazing to me. I saw her work walk around and amazing that how possible for them to brand, I cannot recognize the stitch or the knot of embroidery. Transfer the cocoon back to the fabric. And some area is also transparency. We know that Chinese is very renowned for the embroidery on transparent silk that we can see both sides. So this her innovative one also we can see both sides. And also you can see that it's used not just the dress material, is become art piece itself. It can use as the partition, and they can show the lighting effect of their work as well.
Next one.
So this a number of awards that she received from many audience. And behind her is the in Dongyang that I also visit there. You can see the cocoon, the white cocoon embroidery on the transparency silk. It's quite amazing. I cannot recognize. To me, I think we can use the glue to put on, but to blend the cocoon, turn back to the fabric. Actually, we use the silk cocoon to make a thread, but her innovation idea, this her innovative idea, uh, she tried and she experiment, and because they have very high skill of embroidery, so it's
Next
the
one.
challenge for Chinese artisan, how they blend and they make a three-dimension fabric with the cocoon. And I support that each cocoon
Next
they have a
one.
fiber on cocoon that they can take out of
Next
that
one.
to use as the threads and embroidery back to the fabric. This is my assumption, because this is the secret of the company. I think it's too difficult, and it's innovative idea we can see, but how possible we can do is still a challenge for another country in Asia. Let's see the detail. Take a look. Did you recognize? You can see just the cocoon put on, but it's very difficult to get how. Even we know how, but how we have skill for that is very challenge. But for Indian artisan, I think Indian also a very high skill in embroidery. So I hope this case study will benefit to India. This is the detail in comparative with the outcome work and also the white silk cocoon,
Next
the
one.
origin. You can see
Next slide.
the fiber. Probably I support this kind of fiber is turned to the thread for embroidery. And Chinese also have a technique to take back or turn the cocoon to the fiber. So I think they combine between two of them, so they can get this outcome very highlight sample for my lecture today. And the next one I would like to share with you that is innovative silk yarn. Actually, we know that silk is came from China to Japan, and this modern Japan today that they already cultivate their own silk. But the point that I would like to share with you is it didn't have record, but to me, I think it's the lightest
The
silk
next
in the
one.
world that means Uehara Michiko. Her base is in Okinawa. I met her because I have a chance to conduct my research under the support of the Japan Foundation. But my topic is not for this kind of fabric. It's related to the Sarasa or Indian chin for the own fabric in Japan. But during that time, I have visited her studio, and because my base research institute in Okinawa, so it's very good chance for me to visit her studio. And because she also came to visit the research institute for some lecture over there. So it's very lucky for me that
Next one.
because outside Japan, really, it's very secret for Japanese to promotion their designer or their artist work because they would like to keep a kind of secret. I'm not sure, but it is the finest one, and not only for the yarn points of view, or how to create the most lightest fiber, silk fiber in the world, but it's also is very have a very beauty in aesthetic. See the photo of the super finest silk yarn. That one piece of fabric is made from only one single cocoon. One single. Generally, to make a fabric, we need too many cocoon
Back to last one.
to get a yarn of the silk yarn. But this is the challenge for her to explore how to success, how to get all fiber from one single cocoon to make one piece of fabric. It's amazing. So, but I support after her exhibition
Next
all over
one.
the world. I'm not sure. May I
Next one.
have wrong information? She have been visit or invited to exhibit in India as well. But I will check the information. Please check information for me because you are in India. And now see when she exhibit in New York, that very transparent seal. And during study in India, I also found that India also have follow this style of transparency seal. Probably is in demand from Europe or USA to look for the transparency seal. It's very stylish. And this when she weave her
The next
textile
one.
art in video, and you can see how very fine, and it's very strong. It's the finest, thinnest, but it's strongest because it's silk. So it's the nature of silk that strong and fine and beauty. This I would like to share more.
Next one.
And when I visit Uehara in Okinawa, she also shared with me that
Next
she
one.
can use
Next
any
one.
kind of plant to dye her fiber because the fineness of the yarn is a kind of the nano fiber. So the thinness it can absorb any kind of color that generally another fiber cannot absorb. But her fiber, her fine fiber, her super fine fiber can absorb any color. Then is you can see that the resist dye-ikat, known in Japan as kasari, is nice, but she tried to make it very simplistic style because it's trend for first century. And now I would like to let you observe this is innovative in the state of the weaving.
Next one.
Is the secret. You can see how the warp can changing the direction how transfer the direction of the warp is the secret of the weaving technique in Japan. And now not only her, another designer of textile artisan also can do, but initial state it from her works. Let's see the transparency and the beauty and the touching of the, and this is the
Next
all
one.
is the hand leading one, not the machine one. So the touching of the yarn, and some of her work she didn't, how to say, didn't decome the yarn because it's very fine. So it's a kind of half decome to let the yarn still strong, and we can decome later after it's turned to fabric. So next, I would like to share with you for
Next
the
one.
innovative
Next
woven
slide.
textile that transform the ethnic
Next one.
textile to the contemporary one that she has
Next
studied in
slide.
Japan and
Next
turn back
one.
to Thailand and create her works
Next
to the
one.
model periods of Thailand. Her name is Kashima Perez.
Next slide.
She actually married
Monica.
with a
Next
French
slide.
guy, so her husband's surname. She used her husband's surname.
Next slide.
Kashima, she living in Chiang Mai, but she born in Bangkok.
Next slide.
Her parents is the physician or doctor who
Next
have
slide.
to take care the people in the hospital. And her parents
Next slide.
travel, not only stay in Bangkok, they travel to the northern of Thailand, visit many villages. So she admired the traditional textile since her childhood that she has interviewed. She mentioned that. And you also can visit her website,
Next one.
Kashima Art. And this some innovative correction. You can see
Next one.
how to transfer the ethnic hue tri skirt become the wall hanging. Very touching piece if we see the real one. So now it's someone try to imitate her work, but the touching is not there. When we stand in front of her work and the imitation one, we feel different. And this very transparency,
Next
warp
one.
yarn, and supplementary web with variety of her dye. This piece used to borrow and lend her to exhibit in museum in Europe with very high price, even just foreign, because her work is the highest price among another in Thailand. Let's see her right style. She very humble
Next one.
person. She living in Chiang Mai and have a cat and some bird living with. I would like to show you her skill and her material for the
Next one.
do for innovative weaving. Let's see the pearl insert as supplementary material on her fabric. And the below one, let's guess, is incredible. How? How she can do that? Let's see, let's guess what it does. This the right brow is like the bees, not the bees. It's the thing that you eat every day. Is rice patty. Really amazing. How is exist? Is it shocked me first time. And she have a project on about rice because the King Lama 9 he he worked many projects for the farmer in Thailand. So she would like to celebrate in occasion of the King Lamana. She have one project used with the rice and rice store and another. But this piece is amazing because only and how possible is supplementary on the fabric. And this the last exhibition.
Next one.
In Chiang Mai. She activated her studio and museum as well. If we have appointment in advance, it's possible to visit. And her works were purchased by many museums, textile museum like museum in Lyon, France, and another in Hong Kong, and in Germany, and another, and also in the private collection in many countries. And let's see some idea that associate with India is the
next
peacock.
one.
How
Next
she
one.
transfer, and she also add her inspiration.
I didn't see the
feather
slide
in the end, but how she adding and touching the pattern of
the slide is not there.
peacock feather to her fabric is quite nice. And she have the exhibit.
The slide is not there.
Exhibition name, The Song of My Soul.
Slide is not
quite touching, even the name of the
Yes, wait, there is some network issue from my
so
side.
very appreciate for
Now it's
her
visible?
innovative work. This is
Okay,
not
it's
the
come.
photo print,
It's turn.
but it's the weaving skill. How possible? How she depict the peacock.
Next
And
one.
also she adding some peacock
Next
feather
one.
to recognize the
Next slide.
inspiration.
Next slide.
And let's see the detail how she not just the plain weave, she also try to let people know how she adding something that is we have to think of it. How possible? Something
Next
like
one.
that. And some is make a simplicity.
Next one.
In a way, it's not simple to do. So this her previous studio and exhibit in Thailand. So and last one, innovative double ikat. I would like everybody know that the ikat is originated in India and is spread all over the world. And also it turned to Thailand. And also I would like to share the modern Thailand with double ikat. Miss Sasiwan Damrong Siri,
Next
she
one.
established Chabatik brand for double ikat. But I would like to share with you that double ikat is not just the small frame and we do the pattern and repeat them. But for Sasiwan, how possible to this large scale pattern? And it's very good sample. I would like to share back from the country origin of the ikat. This is your country, India. And this the concept of the moon. You can see the dark sky and also the shading, shadow reflect on the river and also reflect on the sky as well. And she
Next one.
also recognized the
Next one.
UNESCO APADA is mean ASEAN Handicraft promotion and also from the ASEAN and from the World Craft Council as well for the award of excellence. I think for award of excellence, many Indian textile center also received the seal of excellence as well. And let's see how she create and have the innovative idea for her works, that how she depict the pattern, how she recombination in a new way. That amazing for us. Let's see her shop in Bangkok.
Next one.
At River City is the department store in Bangkok beside the Chao Phraya River. So it's very nice exhibition. And for Sasivan, she remarked her brand Subatik that
next one
is come from to create and handcraft from very beginning by woman craft skill and combine traditional method with environment awareness of production technique and also to get international standard of finishing product. So, and her price, I would like to introduce Indian textile lover to correct. She didn't put high price for her fabric. She would like to share her work for textile lover. Her work just a kind of $100 or $200 something. In compare with Kashima Perez is the thousand, no, not thousand, a kind of more than $1,000 up. So I hope that all innovative designer and artists that I
next
share
one
with you today is will be benefit for all of you. Thank you for your attention.
next one
And if any question, please don't mind to ask me. I would like, if I know and if I can give you the answer, I would like to share. I would like to mention in this audience again that I owe a lot to India because I spent Indian money for 8 years during my study for master degree and PhD. And really happy to be here with you. And thank you to India again. It's my second home. Thank you.
is over. Thank
Okay.
you for your
Thank you, Dr.
attention.
Chai. Okay. Is there any question from the participants? I think, Dr. Chai, no one wants to ask any question. The slides were so clear.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Any
you have a
question
question?
from the Mr. Dr. Monica?
No, sir.
Okay, and very sorry for inconvenience for the technique. I hope
No, sir.
everyone
It's
can
okay.
get some inspiration for textile design from this symposium. And thank you for inviting me. And
Thank
I
you
hope
so
to
much, sir,
see
for having our
all of you
invitation.
again. Mm.
Thank you so
Okay,
much, sir.
I try my
I just
best because this for India.
okay, sir. So thank you for such a knowledgeable presentation. I personally appreciate your approach to anticipate users' intent. So, sir, it's really a very wonderful slides. And thank you very much.
Okay.
Yes,
See
sir.
you again.
Yes, sir. Sure. Yes, sir.
And okay, good of luck for all everyone in this audience. Thank you.
Thank you,
Hope
sir.
everyone keeping good health and well and happiness. Thank you.
Okay, sir.